Don't forget, this week races on at Randwick Super Saturday and also Melbourne Cup Preview Day at Flemington. The two big tracks having two very, very good meetings, and got a couple of things to talk about going forward, including our something for the battlers. But first up, boys, comes off the back of an email, and I must admit I'm a big fan of this emailer and their whinge, so to speak. Take a look at this, Neil, and you guys, and have a look. Fellas, the favourite was scratched at the barrier during a race this week, and the sub ran nowhere. My point is, why not refund? They refund win, place, quinella, exacta and trifecta. The only place they don't refund is doubles and quaddies. Why?
Well, the reason they don't is because of these bets are done on a pool basis.
Yeah. And
I don't know how the intricacies work, but I can imagine it'd be very difficult to take your money out of the pool.
It is stealing.
But everyone that complains about it, mate, I say throw up a better solution, and then they're like, well, I'm not sure what to do.
The better solution is take the money out of the pool.
Yeah, and then what happens?
You've got a first goal scorer, and the bloke gets injured and doesn't come out. You don't get the sub. You get your money back.
And you know what you're going to blow out then? You've got one in the last leg of the quaddie and your approximate's 10,000, and then something else gets scratched and you go, well, hang on, how's my approximate now 3,000?
Mm-hmm. No. But your approximate is 3,000 the same way that the win and place pool is also changing. So if you're on your horse and it's at $7, you take deductions. Why wouldn't you take deductions in a quaddie as well? It's it's common sense. By taking money from you, if you don't like the favourite and you've left it out, by taking your money and putting on the favourite, it's stealing money.
What if you've got a quaddie going for some nice returns and you've got one or two in the last leg? Then what do? Wouldn't you rather have something run round for your potential win? Isn't that what you're betting for, to try and win money?
If you wanted the favourite, you would have already had the favourite. You'll go.
No, your theory's... I can see what your theory's not a bad one, but you're principally right.
Yeah, but he's got no better... You can't just give people their money back. It ruins everything.
Are you serious? You have just said you can't give people their money back.
Because it ruins everything.
So, okay, so you've had...
No, it doesn't.
Let's just pick it. You've had $1,000 on something in the Caulfield Guineas, and the horse gets scratched at the barrier. You get the favourite. It's not Piero. You get the favourite, and you go, hang on. What about my return?
Russ, it's completely different. These are quaddie pools. It's not as simple as just giving the people money back.
First leg is exactly the same as a race. I think you're way, way wrong.
Well, so if the first leg you get your money back, but then if you've got a scratch in the second, third and fourth,
I think it should happen all the way. But if it's the first leg, it's the same.
Good luck trying to explain that to the punters.
About this, but I agree.
They won't argue if they get their money back, I can promise you.
Sackable or backable this week? We'll start with you, Neil, because you've got more common sense than Nick.
Yeah, but I've got a lot of stubbornness, according to you.
Yeah, I know, but that's
you made a great argument there, Russell. That's why the punters love you. What are we doing? Sackable, backable?
Yes.
Oh, there's plenty of those. Backable for me, what have I come? Dear Demi. And what I'm saying is take the $10 around that sort of mark in the 1,000 guineas before Dear Demi races at Randwick this Saturday.
In the flight.
In the flight, yeah, but take it in the round about the $10 mark, 1,000 guineas. Just to win. We're here to win. We're not here to run second or third. Okay. We're here to win.
Just the one backable. Brenny boy?
I'm coming up with Rain Affair. I know probably people are thinking, why would you make this one a backable? But he's going to go around a longer price than he possibly should be in Saturday in the Premier Stakes. He's gone back to the trials. He was scratched a fortnight ago. Joe Pride's taken a bit of time to get him right. And I think when he fires, he's just going to go bang.
Quinnos. Backable or sackable?
Now, Fat Al was an absolute muck lather last Saturday before he raced. Everything went wrong in the run and everything went wrong before the race.
You saw that from the MCG, did you?
I saw that on the fantastic TVN footage. He looked like he just stepped out of a sauna. This is mid-race, which we've seen.
Rolling pin.
With him.
What price rolling
Stick
pin
with
in
him.
Epsom?
Stick with him. He's going to win the Epsom.
He'll win the Epsom.
There's a lunch. We are having a lunch.
Darcy be good coming 5th or 6th, and that's offenders on the inside. Oh, yeah.
Can we have a lunch on that?
$1.35. Go, punters. Go on.
Hang on, but I'm not tipping him at $1.35. I'm tipping him at the $7.
Yeah, exactly.
Five.
And also...
$7 if you batter the eyelids.
How many horses have we seen? Big run first back, flat second up. But I'll have a lunch with you. I'll take Rengie, and you can have flat.
Done.
Done?
Me, just because I'm loving them like a brother, I'm just going to declare the Snowdens. I think they've turned.
You were potting them a fortnight ago.
I can declare.
Oh, so it's all ambidexter?
No, it's not in the Epsom. I'm just talking about everything in general. They had a little 3-year-old raced at Sydney on Monday. Complicate. It'll just about win the
There was one that night,
race first day on Derby. What's it called? The
Carbine Club.
Carbine Club, the
yeah.
mile.
Very
at
nice
Flemington.
horse trial this morning at Randwick called Mental, and he looked as though he's come back in very, very good order. Keep an eye out on
he
him.
might be another one.
That's a beautiful open-ended one, Russell.
That was very flaky.
Because you can bring that,
That was very
anytime you
flaky.
like when a Snowden horse lobs and you'll just go,
Declared?
well,
Well,
that's very, very cunning, Russell.
Something I can do. I'm Mr. Cunning. Let's
Very
have a look
cunning.
at how you're going if you're back the favourites on the weekend. Well, you've done your brass again in Sydney. I think you lost about 2,800 in Sydney. You did, however, win 4,000 in Melbourne over the 2 days. So that was a reasonable result, meaning that so far you're only down 42.5.
I reckon you could have won more than that in Melbourne, boys. What do you think?
Nah, it
No?
was
They were pretty
correct
skinny
way.
on Friday night. You wouldn't be getting too much money back.
Depends how you punt, though. If you took doubles and trebles, you'd be laughing.
Trebles everywhere.
Biggest winners, Neil? Lux bet?
Biggest winners. Well, there she is again, Russ. And as I was talking about the
Payments.
Lux Div, the top price, 150, 170.
So that's the best of all
10,000
three in
Best of
SP.
all three, yeah, best of all four. 10,000 Proverb, 180. There was a lot of, getting back to Piero, 120 to 110, there was a lot of $10,000 bets and 20 and 50 at the jump, that sort of thing. So,
Exactly.
so if you got the
Nobody-
cash,
no,
they're
so
winning.
no-
They're
and
winning.
These would be the ones that backed Flat Al on... no?
Biggest losers, 20,003 for Morning Captain. The Morning Captain was a big go right
yeah,
through
I
the
was
week.
on that.
Unstuck.
Got beat.
Came unstuck, and Vel Rosso,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
they're
There's another one.
they're a week or two out there with Vel Rosso. It was just a run. Biggest Maldies, 12k Epaulet into Cavallino each
That was
way.
a
Look at that for a
northern.
win.
That was a northern
Sensational.
each way, so he's backed it straight out, all up each
Well,
way. Cavallino in northern.
And you know my rusted on belief in WA racing, Russ. So that's a $9 double. That's outstanding work from that punter.
I got to say, there is no more tweets than at Neil Evans Mail from the hours of 4:30 to 7 o'clock
Yep.
than you. They just adore you, the punters.
Belmont Saturday night. Northern was very, very good on Sunday night.
Sunday
You
night
should
at
go there. It's a good
I'm
place.
just not
The
fair
tracks look
dinkum.
like rice fields, but it's good.
Something for the battlers. I'll kick it off first and have my two bobs worth and something for the battlers. And I thought Glass Harmonium was a half-decent run on Sunday, and I thought that there is plenty to look forward to from Mike Moroney. Not sure where Glass
Cox Plate.
Harmonium's going to go.
Cox Plate's the aim.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, well, I might have gone off early there. I thought they might have snuck an easier
Oh, there'll be
race
another.
slow.
There'll be another
Yeah,
run
Battles Price.
somewhere between there.
McKinnon's more the thing that, when the other ones are over the top, you can steal a McKinnon again.
Won the McKinnon, didn't it, last year?
Last year.
Up top.
Nearly boy, something for the battlers.
It's a done deal.
Ho-ho.
In the spring champion, warming, and 550, I think, is overs, big overs, to beat the hot pot. To beat the horse that Nick says just wins.
Brent.
I'm coming up with Urban Groove for my something for the battlers. Was very good last week, winning at Rose Hills. Going to back up this Saturday, and I think there's got to be some of those fillies with the same form lines: Norzita, Dear Demi, the likes of Jade Marauder. I think this filly can come through and just go straight past them.
And Nicholas.
I'm tipping Moraine to the return to the winners list after a fantastic run behind Lamasbury
You
last
have
start.
tipped a Hickmont horse every week.
They are going to have a very big Saturday both
Tanby,
in Melbourne and
Number
Sydney.
one member of the Team Williams fan club.
You
Got the
Tanby,
blue on. Got the blue on.
You have got the blue on as well.
Want to be on 10% of the prize money.
Are you closer to Tamby or Moraine? Which one?
Tanby.
And
You love the
speaking of Twitter, there was a bit of 3-year-old fillies tweeting going on there with you on Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Obviously doing magnificently well at the grand final, were you?
Not sure what you're referring to, but it should be a fantastic day's racing at Flemington this Saturday.
It certainly is. Melbourne Cup Carnival preview.
Beautiful,
The feature race is, of course, the Turnbull Stakes. And there'll be plenty of other group
Huge
listed
race.
races all involved. And that'll be in Melbourne as we have our Flemington Fling and, of course, the new Hill Stand Bar opening as well. And plenty of good value. You get one of those GA season passes. They certainly have great value, particularly if you're headed down to the Melbourne Cup. Saves you having to line up or buy your tickets early. And at Randwick, of course, Super Saturday, the Star, Epsom, the Metropolitan, the Flight Stakes, 4 Group 1 races in all, and that promises to be a great day's racing. So whatever you do, make sure you're at the races this weekend and make sure you're watching Talkin Thru Your Kick next week so you can have a whinge like us.